The brass key sticks in the front door lock of my Boston brownstone, just like it has for 43 years. I jiggle it the way Charles taught me, up a little, Margaret, then twist, and the mechanism groans open. The smell of lemon polish and old books wraps around me like it's welcoming me home. But tonight, the air feels different. Heavy. Like the house itself is holding its breath. I set my grocery bag on the foyer table, the one with the chip in the marble from when Claire dropped her roller skates in '89. My fingers brush the framed photo beside it, Charles grinning in his navy uniform, baby Caroline balanced on his hip, me looking away like the camera caught me mid-laugh. A perfect moment. At least, that's what people see. The truth. I was yelling at Caroline to stop squirming. Charles was hungover from his shipmate's farewell party. And the chip in the frame? That's from when I threw it at the wall 2 years after this photo was taken, when I found out about Charles's girlfriend in Norfolk. Funny how houses remember what people choose to forget. Mom? You home? Caroline's voice floats from the kitchen, all honey and sunshine. I freeze with one hand still on the photo. She's not supposed to be here. Not on a Wednesday. Wednesdays are when she has her book club, the one I accidentally found out was code for drinks with that slick real estate developer, Jason Cole. I'm here, I call back, forcing cheer into my voice. The grocery bag crinkles as I pull out the small blue box from Conditor Meyer. A Zahortorta, Caroline's favorite. A peace offering for what I'm about to do. The kitchen tiles are cold under my stocking feet. Caroline stands at the island, her designer jeans and silk blouse looking absurd against my chipped Formica counters. She's chopping celery with my good Henkel's knife, the one I've told her 100 times not to put in the dishwasher. You're early, I say, setting the cake box down. She doesn't look up. We need to talk. 3 words no mother wants to hear from a grown child. Especially not when that child has been secretly meeting with lawyers about elder care options. Especially not when I found the folder labeled Whitmore Brownstone, Redevelopment Plans, in her gym bag last week. I take the knife from her hand. Let me do that. You'll ruin the edge. The celery snaps under the blade. Crisp. Final. Caroline sighs and reaches into her purse. My stomach drops when I see the embossed stationery, Cole Realty's logo glaring up like a warning. Jason's prepared an offer, she says, sliding the paper toward me. 4.2 million. Cash. No contingencies. The numbers blur. 4 million could buy Caroline her dream house in Newton. Pay off her husband's medical school loans. Set up trust funds for the twins. It could also rip the heart out of my life. I keep chopping. This is my home. Mom, be reasonable. Her manicured finger taps the page. You're 72. The stairs alone are fine since I had the chairlift installed. I scrape celery into the pot. Which you'd know if you visited more than once a month. Caroline's phone buzzes. She glances at it, and her whole face changes. That secret smile she used to get when passing notes in high school. Jason? I ask sweetly. Her head snaps up. What? No. It's. Save it. I wipe my hands on my apron, the one with "World's Okayest Grandma" printed across the front, a gift from the twins last Christmas. I know about the meetings. The plans to turn my home into luxury condos. The senior living community brochures you've been collecting. The color drains from her face. How long have you? Long enough. I open the oven to check the pot roast, Charles's favorite recipe, the one I still make every Wednesday even though he's been gone 11 years. The scent of garlic and cheap red wine fills the kitchen. Did you really think I wouldn't notice the appraisers? The zoning permits? Caroline's phone buzzes again. She silences it with a slap. This neighborhood is changing, Mom. Do you have any idea what we could do with? I know exactly what you want to do. I slam the oven door. Erase every scratch on these floors where the twins learned to walk. Paint over the pencil marks on the doorframe where we measured their height every birthday. Turn my memories into marble countertops and stainless steel appliances for some hedge fund bachelor. The doorbell rings. Caroline jumps like she's been shocked. Are you expecting someone? I untie my apron. As a matter of fact, I am. Detective Mark Ruiz from the Boston PD stands on my porch, his badge glinting under the carriage lights. Caroline makes a choked noise behind me. Mrs. Whitmore, he says, nodding. Then to Caroline, Ms. Whitmore Collins. Fancy meeting you here. Caroline's voice goes shrill. What is this? I step aside to let the detective in. You remember Mark, don't you? Charles's godson. The one you played tea parties with when you were 6. Mark holds up a manila envelope. Got those security tapes you asked about, Margaret. From the building across the street. Caroline goes very still. I take the envelope. Thank you, dear. Would you like some coffee? I just made a fresh pot. As Mark follows me to the kitchen, Caroline grabs my arm. Her grip hurts. Mom. Whatever you think you saw. Oh, I saw plenty. I shake her off. You and Jason Cole going through my files last month when I was at the hospital with the twins. Him carrying boxes of my documents to his car. But the real showstopper. I tap the envelope. The night you used your key to let yourselves in after my bridge club. The night you took photos of my signed first editions. My jewelry. That's not what happened. Caroline's mascara starts to run. We were documenting assets for the estate plan. I finish. Funny. Because according to the timestamp, you were here until 2:17 a.m. Long after the appraisal was done. Mark clears his throat. Caroline, we've also got footage of Jason Cole visiting 3 separate pawn shops with items matching Margaret's missing jewelry. The pot roast timer dings. Nobody moves. Caroline starts to cry real tears this time, not the performative ones she uses at family funerals. Mom, please. Jason said we needed leverage. That you'd never sell unless. Unless what? My voice cracks. Unless you stole from me. Unless you made me feel unsafe in my own home. Mark shifts uncomfortably. I'll need you both to come down to the station. Caroline, you have the right to remain silent. As he reads her rights, I stare at the knife on the cutting board. The one Caroline always misuses. The one I've kept sharp for 40 years. The doorbell rings again. This time, it's the twins' 8-year-old Maddie and Jake, their backpacks dangling from their shoulders, their babysitter hovering awkwardly behind them. Grandma. Maddie barrels into me, her braids smelling like strawberry shampoo. We brought our sleeping bags. Did you really make pot roast? Over her head, I lock eyes with Caroline. Her face is a mask of horror. I kiss Maddie's forehead. Of course I did, sweetheart. And Zahertorta for dessert. Jake tugs my sleeve. Can we measure how tall we are on the doorframe again? I think I grew. The detective gently guides Caroline toward the door. She's sobbing now, begging me to think of the children, to remember she's my only daughter. I kneel to hug the twins tighter. I'm thinking of them, I whisper. And as the door closes behind Caroline, I realize for the first time in years the house feels light again.